welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to demonstrate a quick brush out, because what happens is over the winter months, we tend to let the dogs grow out, and it becomes a real problem if we don't brush this out. So this video is particularly for anybody who is letting their dog grow out over the winter time. What you don't want to happen is you don't want your dog to get matted over the winter, and then the groomer has a rough time shaving the dog down because it's completely matted. It's just harder on the dog. So let's get into the video. I'm going to spray down Arthur here with some GloCoat Top Performance, and we're going to start with this back leg. We're going to do the back legs, torso, front legs, and head. Use some product, because if you don't use product like this, you'll start tearing into the coat. It'll start pulling the coat too much. So what you want to do is just use some product, rub it in with your hand if you want. I'm using an Andis slicker brush. And I'm just starting right down here. I'm going to start down here, work my way up. Okay, and you know, it's going to be quick, guys. If you do this regularly, you won't have to worry about mats, and the brush out will just go a lot smoother than you think. I'm going to spray down this tail a little bit because the tail has some matting right here. Okay, so but with that product, look, just rub it in with your hands like that, and boom, you'll see how quick that slicker brush gets it out. Okay. So if you're doing this, you could let the dog go throughout the winter. And I recommend that you do this once a week during the winter months. And you could kind of procrastinate a professional grooming, you know, for quite some time. I'm going to spray a little bit more of that product in there, rub it in there. Again, we're using the Top Performance GloCoat. Okay, and I'm actually going to check that with my comb because I want to make sure I'm getting that knot out. See that GloCoat will loosen it all up with the slicker brush, and see all those, that's right there is your culprit. All those, it breaks it down, and now you just kind of can comb right through it. See that? All those little knots are just the result of a mat. So you're breaking down that mat and combing right through it. See that? And look, see that comb? Just in one swoop. All right, I'm going to do this leg here. Just spray the leg down. I'm kind of running out of GloCoat because I use it so much. And again, the reason for the GloCoat is it creates a nice silky surface. It is silicone based, but it does work, allowing the brush and the comb to kind of go right through. So, you know, in test, you see right here, I got some knotting going down there. Well, you use your comb as your test, all right? Just like that, we're done with the back legs. Make sure you get the inside part of the leg too, right in here. Okay, you want to use that curvature of the brush. Okay, you see that? That's why it's designed that way, so you can do this, right, in areas that you need to. Like you get that brush in there and do this, right? Now, I'm just going to spray the whole torso area. His torso isn't too bad. I rub it in with my hand a little bit, get it going. You'll notice what I'm doing with my left hand. I'm kind of like, I'm not hurting, I'm just supporting skin. So I go like this, you see, it's just gonna pull the skin. So you wanna support skin. You can go like that, support the skin, support wherever you're brushing. There you go. Silky smooth, guys, and look what we're getting out. See that? That's what you wanna get out. If you do this once a week during the winter months, you could let your dog grow out. I'm assuming if you guys watched our other videos, you may have a portable table already. Again, that's just key here, guys. If you have a portable grooming table, it's going to help you out tremendously. Okay, just working up the torso real quick. You know, maybe do a couple down the side of the shoulder here, just to bring it up. You just see that difference already. Look at that. And he feels good too. And what the GloCoat's going to do too is it's going to repel dirt. So the dog's going to stay cleaner. You don't even necessarily have to bathe your dog. If you want to let the bath go a little bit, hold off on the bath in the winter months. All right, so I'm just going to go down this leg here now. It needs a brushing. You know, you have to brush your dog. I'm using my left hand here, guys. Go down the feet, get in here. See that? Use the corners of the brush. Reset. Okay, don't be pulling on your dog's leg. They hate that. You know, Arthur's a little apprehensive with the front legs because, you know, he's been knotted in the past, and, you know, a little tugging. They don't forget that. But see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of lifting hair, working down and up, right? Same thing here. And there you go. Just done. Done right there. Done. We're almost done the whole thing. And do the same thing down here. Good boy, buddy. Good boy, Arthur. You're such a good dog, buddy. I love you, kid. Going down the leg here, right? And then I'm going to come in here. Another good move you can do, take that bird, you lift the leg out a little, not too hard, guys. Just be cautious of how you're manipulating the dog's legs. But a little lift right there will allow that brush to get in that armpit, you know, so you can avoid the matting in the armpit. They're notorious for getting mats in the armpit. Work the chest area a little bit. We're almost done. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to spray some of this. We're going to cover the eyes, guys, okay? Cover the eyes. Spray your hand. Don't spray the dog, okay? And don't spray into his nose. Don't spray into his eyes. That's bad, okay? And in the face area, what you could do is you spray a little on your hand like that, little rub, and look. And you're just doing this, okay? You're doing this so that you avoid spraying. Don't spray in the face. That's not good. All right, so we worked up the shoulder. We're coming up the neck. Okay. Now we're going to work the head a little. And I'm going to work down his ears. Okay. And all that slicker brush is doing is separating that hair. It's separating that hair. Okay, you can get in here. Be gentle. Just be gentle. Use the corners of the brush. Be mindful. You know, his ear is here, so you know you're not going to hit that area. You know, you're going to go like this. You're going to place and pull, place and pull. On areas that you could work faster. But when you come to sensitive areas around the eyes, the ears, the nose, you're going to go slower. And keep doing this because you become practice at it. I'm doing it fast because this is my job. This is what I do every day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty well versed at it, right? But you can get there too. Same thing here. And notice what I'm always doing with my left hand. You see, you're doing a lot of pinch. You're not hurting the dog. You're just you're supporting skin, really. You see that? See, like if I come here, you know, I got to support that ear. You can turn it this way. See, that left hand is going to work a lot, just as much as your right hand. See? And look, turn back in, do the edges of the ear. Right? Again, be careful here. So we're going a little more gentle there. That's all. It's very simple. We are 95% done with this brush out. Okay? Look at that. Boom. All right. Now we can focus on the head. So I'm going to be brushing back because I did brush forward. Now we're going to brush back. All right? Okay. And wherever you see like those curls here, you might need a little bit more brushing on a coat like this. And now the face. So look at this. Look at the brush. See that? We're getting all of that dead coat out of him, and we're keeping him knot free, mat free, and that's the key here, guys. Okay? Especially during the winter months. Hey, a lot of times dogs don't even want to go to the groomer. You want them to grow out, and I'm not against that at all. But what I am against, and the purpose of this video, is don't let your dog get matted. Okay, matting is really, really bad. It's bad for their skin. It causes the skin to lift. It's painful. It causes little tiny surface blood clots if left too long. You want to avoid matting at all costs. Alrighty, guys, that's it. I mean, like, the face is brushed out. Arthur is just completely brushed out, and he did so well with that. I don't know how long that took us. 10 minutes, okay? Along with a little pad trimming that you could do, clip out under the eyes, the penis area, or the vulva area, and the butt area. Listen, you are good to go. Do this once a week and maintain during the winter months, guys, okay? Please do that. It's great for the dog, and it's less work for your groomer. You could avoid a complete shave down. I hope this video helped you. If it did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to check out our podcast. It's the Grooming by Rudy podcast. We will leave a link in the description below, and all of the tools that we're using here, we'll also leave a link in the description below. Go to petedge.com, use promo code Rudy5 for $5 off any purchases of $100 and more. Guys, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Give it up for Arthur.